Hey everybody, Jeff the Cuff the Camper. Just got a whole big huge box of Hychia Persimmons, and I always slice them up and dry them in the dehydrator. I've got a batch going right now. Takes a little bit of time to do when you're slicing them all up by hand. Anyway, I figured out a way, or I came up with a way to use my little Victorio Johnny apple peeler to just slice them up. I'm not peeling them, but I'm just using the apple peeler to slice them. I'm going to show you how to do that. Saves a ton of time. Alright, so this is the Victorio Johnny apple peeler. You can pick these up at like Bed Bath & Beyond, or Amazon has them. And it's just a peeler, corer, and slicer for apples, but it works really well with these Hychia Persimmons, because these you want to slice up when they're nice and firm. You don't want to wait until they're all mushy like you normally would with a Hychia. You want to slice them when they are still firm. So I'm going to show you how to use this cool little Johnny apple peeler to slice them up. It doesn't peel them, but it slices them up and cores them in no time. All right, so the Hychia Persimmons are the ones that are shaped like an acorn, and these are really astringent. So you don't want to eat them when they're hard. They'll turn your face inside out. They're so astringent. So you have to either freeze them or dry them, and I like to dry them. They get really sweet when you dry them, and they're super tasty. It's almost like a papaya and a mango mixed together. But so I'm going to use my little Johnny apple peeler and make short work out of this process. So first thing I'm going to do is cut this end off that has the stem. So I'm just going to take a sharp knife and just take a little bit off, take a little bit of the fruit off with the stem, just so it doesn't leave any of the stem inside. So just about, real thin, like that much. You don't want to see any of the stem left on the fruit. And then this is a suction base on this guy, so I'm going to suction that thing down. With this one, when you're peeling apples, this is the peeler, but it's got a little mechanism that can hold that thing out of the way. So you want to make sure that the peeler is out of the way. Put this end, the opposite end of the stem, onto the prongs of the Johnny apple peeler. Just throw it right in there, and then bring it up close and just start turning it, and you'll get nice, about 3/16 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch slice. Just run that through, pull it off, and there you go. So when you do these, it just does it in one continuous slice. So you take this, where this end is, with your knife, just make one cut on one end, not all the way across, but just on one side, just like that. So I'll do that right now. And that way, when you just cut the one side right here, you've got all your individual slices, and then you can put these on your dryer, or you can freeze them. They're really good, frozen. But I dry them up, so I'm going to go ahead and load up my my dryer trays again. I've already got a whole bunch of them in the dryer, but I'm going to go ahead and load my dryer trays up again and get a whole bunch of these dried. I should end up with about 15 pounds or so of these things. One other thing you can do with the core, normally this would obviously be the apple core, but with persimmons, you don't need to core them. There's no real core. So you can take this and slice it in half, or slice it a couple times, and throw it on the dryer also. This is all solid fruit, really good. These are awesome because they're super sweet and really hold the flavor in when you dry them. So anyway, really quick and easy way to slice up your persimmons if you're into that kind of thing. It's that time of year. It's just about Thanksgiving. Get your persimmons sliced up and dried and enjoy them for the season. Anyway, I hope this video helped you guys out, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. We'll see you on the next one. Later. These have been going for just a couple of minutes. And I've got 6 trays of these. And as you can see, I still have a lot more to go. Beauties.